nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.
Hello.
Hello. Hello,
Hi.
Peppa. Hello, Pepper.
Papa.
Oh, I am so excited to talk to you. I am such a longtime fan of your work,
Oh,
your voice, and your abilities and your writing skills. And I thank you so much for this time.
oh my gosh, thank you. That makes me feel so good just now.
Oh,
One quick note, Natasha, do you want to move the phone for the interviews or do you want to keep it there? There we go.
I'm advertising. No, not really. It's just got dark. The sun went down, so it suddenly went a little dark, and that's too bright, right?
no, you look fine.
I don't have a ring light. Do you have a ring light?
You would not believe the rig going on back here. There's a ring light over here, and then there's two box lights over here.
See, you figured it out. You'd think I would have figured it out over like 2 years that we've had, but I haven't.
Well, you know what? That's one of those. Maybe it's a good problem to say you immersing yourselves in other things instead of this kind of augmented reality we have going on right now. So maybe it's a pro.
Maybe.
Well, I thank you again for this time. Where does this rank? The Masked Singer is such an interesting show because you can display those abilities that have made you you in anonymity. Where does this rank on the scale of positive experience for you, or just life altering experiences in general?
Thank you. Well, as a songwriter, I've always felt the song is king. So the song is more important than everything. And this show really proves that, because when you don't see the artist, the emotion of the song still comes through. And it was really quite fun to step inside some other artists' songs and to embody that, because as a singer-songwriter, I have always sang my own songs. So that was like a real exploration for me. And plus it's quite a crazy show. I mean, it's just so much fun. So you just have to kind of surrender to it.
I talked to a couple of the other contestants. I talked to Larry the Cable Guy and Dwight Howard, and they were very, very impressed with just the anonymity aspect of it all, with the jumpsuits and the helmets and the gloves and an anonymity. How did you feel just cloaked in that? That is such a wild experience compared to any talent-based competition we've ever seen.
Well, it's a very interesting, because I think I've talked to one other character who said some people find the anonymity actually makes them feel more free. For me, I didn't realize, maybe it's because I'm a woman, but how much I rely on my charm, my hair, my makeup. So for me, it was really interesting, and it definitely shook me. On the very first song, it was just like, whoa, this is different. But it was definitely exhilarating as well.
Over the course of the season, you sang some Harry Styles, some Labyrinth, some Ariana Grande. Do you have any kind of sentimental attachments to any of those songs in particular? Or was it more of a, hey, I've never sung that before, I like that song, I'll just, I'll give that one a go?
So Labyrinth, Jealous is one of my favorite songs. It's so rich in the story of it, the lyrics. I'm jealous of the rain that falls upon your skin. It's closer than my hands have been. It really just describes that longing of a broken heart. And and I'm a big fan of Labyrinth. So that was my first choice. And I'm really sad. I wish I'd got to sing a Lizzo song, I'd wish I'd gotten to sing like one of that power ballad. But Ariana Grande, just one of the most incredible, versatile vocalists. So singing her song was quite daunting, actually, because it feels like it's tailor-made for her. So I was just like, man, this is a challenge.
For sure.
Yeah.
A lot of people, well, some people were figuring it out early along because you have such a beautiful, rich, distinctive voice. Were you happy that they caught it on? Like, ooh, my people really know me? Or for the sake of the show, it's like, no, you guys, chill. We want to keep going.
I think that I just wanted to do the songs justice, because I'm such a like with songs, I'm just really like I said, the song is king. So my main goal was that people will feel something, not that I will trick people. I watched, like, after doing the first two ones, I watched Seal, and I saw how he kind of threw everyone, and he really played a character even with his voice, and I'm like, oh, that would have been really cool. But he did that so well. But I don't know. I'm not really. It depends what you're good at, you know. I don't think I'm good at that.
Well, you're good. You're magnificent at so many other things. So, you know, we'll let that pass. And lastly,
Tori Kelly, she sounded exactly like Britney Spears.
see?
Right? Like, that was an amazing, what do you call it when you imitate people? It's a gift.
Well, yeah, same with Larry the Cable Guy. He did that whole like a British accent or something like that when he performed. I would have never guessed that was him. So that was a shocker. You guys are pretty savvy, you know, what you're doing with this. Lastly, I've enjoyed so much. I'm sure you've been asked a lot about just the resurgence of people reconnecting with you because of TikTok. Like, it just went bonkers to see these younger, under 20s discovering you, and us as parents like, Natasha been able to sing, honey, you late to the party. So how has that experience been for you?
I was just getting video after video sent to me. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? And I was like, wow, this is cool, you know? And I think it was like over 500, it was thousands of videos, 500,000 or something. What I really enjoyed was, because the kind of detective in me is like, why did this happen? How is this happening? You know, who started it? So I went on a journey, and I talked to Ronnie Boy, who's the guy who invented the dance. And I was just like, my heart was so touched by him. I found him to be such a, just like a true soul heart artist. Like, it just blew me away. And then also I connected with the guys who did the sound, who remixed the song. And also their stories were just so incredible, from Milwaukee. It's really like a war zone out there, with like friends dying, and like proper, like real life, you know, young people issues. And so what I found was, I was connecting on the entertainment side, but I found like my heart was like connecting to something much deeper, and something that I really care about. And it was awakening in me my heart for social justice, and you know, just getting involved, and being a kid again, you know, what it feels like to be a kid and have hopes and dreams and stuff.
Well, I thank you for writing that song, because it was joyful the first time around. It's even more joyful, almost like a rallying positivity siren for people to just feel good and get up. So I thank you and your abilities for that song, that beautiful song. And I thank you for your time today. You're a fantastic contestant. I hope you had a wonderful time with your run, because we enjoyed watching your performances.
Thank you. I write that stuff because I need it myself. So yeah, thank you. Appreciate
That's awesome. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.